Hey guys, this is Jeck from the Jeck Center. Welcome back to my channel. We are now in the month of August, so that means you've survived 8 months of 2019. So 4 months to go, and we're gonna go and say hi to 2020. August is one of my favorite months for the reason that I get to reminisce my arrival here, which was in August of 2013. And I'm proud to say that I've been living and loving Melbourne, Australia for 6 years now.
Amazing.
If you have seen my videos of August of last year, I have uploaded around 4 videos of my experiences here and generally my life in Australia, which I called Life in Straya Series. And so I decided to just do it again this year, share some tips or share my experiences, which hopefully be helpful for those who are starting here in this beautiful continent. Char, continent yun kay Australia is a continent, not a country. Country pa yata ay, but whatever. Moving on. For today's video, I will be talking to you guys about one of the most asked questions for those who have just arrived here in Australia as a student, as a permanent resident, and anyone basically with working rights. That's right. The question is how to find a job. So that's what I'll be talking about in this video. And let's start. Just a disclaimer, I just want to tell you guys, I am not a perfect person. This video is just me sharing my experiences and what I think would be very helpful for those who are trying to find a job.
So let's start.
So one of the basic things that you need to do first, of course, is to make a good CV and a good cover letter. What is a cover letter?
A cover letter is
A cover letter is in a paragraph form. It's what you put on top of your CV. That's the first thing that they will read. And so
you have to do your very best to write a very good one.
now seriously, cover letter would, have the basics like a date, a heading. There you will say why you are the perfect person for the job that you're trying to apply. So that means writing your strengths, your willingness to learn, your experiences, but just make it very brief and concise, like probably 2 paragraphs will do.
A maximum of how many words?
There are a lot of good cover letters you can find, of course, on the internet, and that's how I got mine. I think providing a cover letter is really good. It sort of helps you probably stand out. I think that's just my opinion.
Okay.
So then we move on to writing a CV. I have heard from friends, or I also have read from forums that your CV can be the reason why you can't get the job. That's the first thing that they read even before considering to call you for an interview. So I guess making a good resume is essential.
It's important.
What is a CV or curriculum vitae?
Vitae.
In the CV, that's where you put your name, address, date of birth, and very important, your contact number, your email address, or how they can reach you back. That's where you also put your educational background, your credentials, training, certificates, job experience, and things like that. So when it comes to stating your job experiences, I think it's important to just stick to what is applicable or related to the job that you're trying to apply for. So when I applied for a retail job here in Australia, I just put in my resume the things that are related to retail or selling products. When I was in the Philippines, I started an online shop. Since I was in college, it was like a sort of a buy and sell kind of thing. And also I joined bazaars to sell like my old clothes and things like that. That's what I put in my resume. When I applied for my job as a nurse, I didn't include my retail experience. I just put in the years that I worked in the Philippines, in what areas. So I think just consider that when making your CV. Based on what I've read, if you put everything, it makes it less interesting. You just have to focus whatever's related, applicable to the job that you're applying for. Yeah, although it's good that you know a lot of things, but it doesn't help your employer to narrow down the choices. I guess just try and consider that. So after you have your CV and your cover letter, now to try and really look for a job. My suggestion is to start with the jobs that you know. Why? Well, basically, that's what you know. If you know what you're getting yourself into, it won't be as stressful, especially when you're going for the interview. I know we get desperate at times, especially if it's been months and months and months and you still haven't found a job. But that's why I said start with the jobs that you know. Of course, if you don't get lucky, then you proceed to other fields, other jobs which you are willing to do. Of course, when you're desperate,
You are willing to do anything in the world.
now you've got your CV, you got your cover letter, you know what jobs you want or you think would work for you. Next thing to do is to go online. Very useful apps or websites are seek.com.au, indeed.com.au, Airtasker, Gumtree, and what else? I've heard about Uber and Uber Eats, but I'm not very familiar with those, so I'm sorry, I won't be able to talk about those. There are really a lot of jobs on Seek. I know the hospital that I work in, they advertise through Seek and even get candidates or even employees from there, from the website itself. And Indeed as well, this is similar to Seek. Airtasker, my experience with Airtasker was really good, but unfortunately, it didn't work for me. Try and check out Airtasker. And maybe you'll never know, you'll get lucky. Another app or website to check out is Gumtree. Gumtree is really good. That's how me and my partner got a job to do some cleaning services. And I came across an ad of a lady who was running her own business and was looking for 2 people to help clean a preschool. So when I was doing my placement, I did a placement in a preschool center. And one of my jobs there was to help clean the place. I was like the assistant of the teacher.
Before the class starts, I help place toys and tables, arrange tables and things like that.
And once the session was finished, I helped clean the place, which means, mopping floors, sweeping, wiping tables, washing dishes, doing a sort of clean on the toilet. And I used that experience to get our cleaning job, which was really amazing. And then one day I received a phone call from this lady. Long story short, we got the job. Sometimes it was really physically challenging because I'd be working in retail, and when I finish, go home, rest for an hour, and even wait for my partner to finish job as well. And then we drive off to the center. We're already tired with our day job, and then we had to do this, but then we just had to
suck it up
because desperate times call for desperate measures. Like, yeah, seriously, you just have to, stay strong. You're working hard for something. It's not permanent. Once you're closer to your goal, you become more inspired, and you just gotta keep going. That's how life should be. So moving on, next place you can try and find a job is your neighborhood. Just go for a walk around your neighborhood. There are local shops there are shopping centers. It doesn't hurt handing them your resume even there was no ad. Just try it. It works. I mean, I can say it works. It worked for my partner. Next place to try and look for a job is newspapers. Not everything is on the internet. There are still old school people who like the old school method. Well, not old school, but yeah, if you know what I mean. And so there you have 4 tips on finding a job. 1 is to make a good cover letter and a resume. 2 is to highlight your strengths, willingness to learn, put them on your CV, your resume. Try and sell yourself.
Stay honest as much as you can, because honesty is the best policy.
3rd is to start with jobs that you know. You know what you're getting yourself into, but of course when you're desperate, you can try and be open-minded with other jobs. Read about them, what's expected of you, maybe read the job description and things like that. And 4th is use apps to check out websites for jobs like Indeed, Seek, Gumtree, Airtasker. And apart from those, you can also visit your local neighborhood, check out the local shops. And another thing was to check newspapers. So those are 4 tips. And I'm gonna give you one more, which is the most important one. That is to stay positive. it is very challenging to move to another country. There are so many things going around you. It gets stressful, you become disheartened because, it's been months, I haven't found a job. Like, for example, me, it took me 3 months to find a job. Luckily, I haven't stopped working since October of 2013. Even though I was studying, doing my bridging course, or doing all those things. Looking back, I don't know how I survived that. But I think, if you put your mind into it, you're able to just keep going. Just focus on your goal. Main thing is just don't give up. Give yourself time. The right job will come. The right time will come for you. Just keep praying. Stay positive. Stay strong. Keep your mind focused. That's how I made it here. I gotta cry now. I still get emotional when I'm trying to reminisce on all these things because hardship is real. Thank you guys for watching my first episode of Life in Straya Series
2019.
And if you have topics that you would like to ask about or you would want me to talk about, drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to be helpful and answer you guys because I believe in paying it forward. So this Life in Straya series will be happening for the whole month of August. If you're interested for more videos like these, please do subscribe to my channel. Click the subscribe button down below. If you want to watch my previous videos from last year, they're still applicable for this year. Click up here or up here. Yeah, that's it. Remember, if you like what you see, subscribe to me. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!